Alright, looks like we may be live. Let's check audio here. Okay. Bit of a lag getting over to YouTube. Just quite frustrating. Not loving that. Alright, looks like we may be live. Check audio here. Okay. Seems reasonable though. So that's good. Bit of a lag getting over to YouTube. Definitely seems like Twitch is much faster. But that's okay. Okay, so this seems fine. Testing. Okay, cool. I think that should be fine, probably. Be nice if I could have a little bit of lower latency going on here, but we'll take what we can get, you know? Take what we can get. Yeah, I guess I just like to have my loop from live to getting chat to back to live be snappier. So what happens if I chat over here? All right, so that came on over. My apologies. All right, showed up on screen, so that's handy. What else do we got? Okay, then it shows up in the feed here for me to actually see. Then over here. Okay. All right. So. Okay. Not too bad. All right. For anybody just hopping in, I'm just testing out some of my new setup here just to make sure all the audio sounds good. So if anybody gets in, feel free to say what's up. Say hi. Let me know how everything sounds on your end as well. I think everything appears to be good. I had to reset everything up from scratch, so hopefully things are looking nice. I'm just working on doing a little bit of farming here quick. I'll probably go do some arena, maybe go do some testing for a vid. Again, mostly just want to see if I can make anything happen here. Cool. All right. Yeah, I don't think I need to go post to socials and things like that. I think if anybody wants to come in, they can, but I have a feeling odds are pretty high there's not going to be many people on at like, 1 in the morning? So I'm just going to stay on here, see if anybody happens to come in. I'm not really expecting much. I just want to see how YouTube treats streaming since I have only done it over on Twitch. So, just going to keep on keeping on. And hope this all sounds good. Because after I'm all done, I think I'm going to go compare to what a regular video sounds like compared to everything else. Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. So, yeah, I definitely don't love that. There does seem to be like a 30-second-ish lag, probably, from when I get my messages. It seems like I get messages really quick over here, but that reflects on the other side pretty slowly. So that's a little annoying. But it is what it is, I guess. Cool. Burn in all them event orbs. Beautiful. Alright, we'll do one more of these. Why not? I gotta get through them anyway. May as well do it now. Maybe I could post up on... I guess it wouldn't hurt if I want to share this quick. case anybody in the Discord has not been to my YouTube previously and is actually interested, you know, that little caveat. Yeah, we'll just do that. Make sure that we get something while I'm distracted over here. Okay, so get out of this incog window. That's unnecessary. So we got YouTube and is actually interested, you know, that little caveat. I has a stream. Yeah, we'll just make sure that we get something while I'm distracted over here. There it be. Okay, so content creation. Do people post streams in here? Get out of this. Looks like probably not. That's unnecessary. So we got YouTube on my channel, I guess, and is actually interested, you know, and that little caveat. I has a stream. Yeah, we'll just make sure we get something while I'm distracted over here. There it be. Okay, cool. So that will do. That will do. Sweet. Okay. And we will just continue doing some of this stuff. See how it goes. So we are done with our ability gates. Nice and easy. Hopefully I didn't screw that up. Yeah, there's my breads. Beautiful. Good, good, good. Even while distracted. No problem. Alright, I suppose we could do some training. We'll get that done. So for training, we shall do... let's see, we need somebody that's 4-star here. Cool. Looks like Gorm, you're it, champ. Let's go. Gotta get all that XP. Let's see what other kind of crap we got going on. Okay. Helter Skelter, let's just go ruin the world. Blah, 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 blah. Cool. And another. Alright. Thanks, friend Nero. You're fine, or whatever. Cool. Alright. Hey, Kitty Cat. What's up? What's up, what's up? Anybody that happens to be hopping in here for whatever reason at 1 a.m. Hello, how you doing? What's up? Just testing out the new stream setup. Not too different from over on Twitch. Just had a bunch of reconfiguring and rebuilding to do. So, granted the event, not right now. I am basically done with my souls farming. For the most part. I could, but I pretty much just do that on BlueStacks anyway. So I'm going to getting my event orb spent and then probably do some arena. Get that going. Make sure those dailies are done if I haven't done them yet. Otherwise, just do some for fun. As well as I might do some testing for an upcoming video. Damage numbers and how interactions happen and things like that, so unsure at this particular moment. How you doing, Kite? Go Nero. Killing things and whatnot. Kind of tedious coming in and spending all these orbs. It's always the same old crap, but it's gotta get done. Alright, we'll make this go quicker. Somebody with an arc. You still grinding your event, Kite? how did my pulls go for the event? I mean, I can't really complain too much because they give us a freebie. My stuff from actual pulls that was not the freebie, I got absolutely nothing new. The first time it was around, I had Kohaku and Light of Science, so I can't really complain there. Both are solid. Light of Science is obviously the biggest highlight. But all my actual pulls, I pulled nothing new. I pulled one new SSR from the general pool, the machine-themed one that came with Alice. That's the best that I got. So, as far as stuff actually from Dr. Stone, I didn't get much, but my freebie, I got Gen. And he's the main thing I wanted from this whole event, so I can't really complain. He's my new favorite toy, and I'm looking forward to doing all sorts of different builds with him. But he feels very, very good, and I'm very pleased that I got him. So it makes up for how bad my RNG was. So good on them for giving us free units, and I really hope that it continues. Suppose I'll clear up my tours quick. So I'm responding as soon as chat comes in, like if a message comes in, wondering how lag is. Because I was in on one of Budafish's streams, and it felt like there was like a good 30 to 45 second lag, maybe even a whole minute. And when I was doing initial testing, it seemed like it was a little slow as well, which was frustrating because Twitch was like almost instantaneous. So I may have to find some settings to tweak potentially. I tried setting things to low latency, but that may not be related to this as much as I thought. So maybe another setting. I'd imagine I could improve it, but I'd really like some close to one-to-one time on chat on my responses. So we shall see. No Arc Love. Sad. Very, very sad. Yeah, I mean, getting most of the units is really, really nice. Are you veteran, relatively new, medium new? Where's your experience level at? I mean, if you're relatively fresh, getting all the units is pretty massive. If you're more of a veteran, still good. Obviously, just some better than others. Missing out on the arcs is kind of sad, though. For me, I'd rather get every arc in a given event than any of the units. It's just my personal preference. Units can always be power crept. Arcs adding to your toolbox live on eternally. There's a reason people still hunt Sandworm and Catalina, and they were in the game at launch, so arcs have value. But then again, it seems like they are starting to even out their power creep quite a bit, and it's slowing down, at least in my opinion, so hopefully will not be too bad overall. Alright, so this one cleared up. Come on over to some arena. I think. Yes, I have not done my arena. Perfect. Because I must have been saving it. Oh, I haven't done a single quest clear. Alright, I'll get this done real quick. Why not? Alright. I'll just get this done super duper quick here. Because that's just needs to get done. And then we'll move on. I gotta get it all done anyway. So I may as well do it now. So just for my knowledge sake, where'd you happen to see this kite? From the YouTube or the post in one of the Discords? Just for my knowledge sake is basically it. I decided to switch over from Twitch to YouTube just because the couple videos I put out has been working out pretty well. So I want to be able to notify people there, and YouTube doesn't let you send out simple messages unless you have enough subs, and I'm not there yet. So figure I may as well just stream on YouTube, and then messages go out because I'm going live anyway. What is this? 1 month old, started with DMC. That seems to be the theme of a lot of people. So this went really well for you then. Love my Nero, one of my fave. But you also have V, that's fantastic. And you came from YouTube. Okay, cool. Well, thanks for being here. I'm assuming that you're a sub. That's why you got notified, because I didn't send out too much else. So that's awesome. Thank you. But yeah, if you got all or most of the units, that's pretty massive for you. Gen goes really, really good with the DMC units, as well as does like Senku, just because you probably need a support if you started with DMC. So, I mean, between those two, you're looking pretty good. And then also being new, I don't know if you got Gen or Chrome or both, but if you got Chrome, dude, you're looking real nice, to say the least. Chrome probably best fresh account unit in the game. So, I don't remember what I was doing now. Yeah, I think that I ran my one of these already. You'll notice I squirrel quite a bit, end up getting caught up in the chat. I care more about talking to people than playing the game generally, so as goes the theme. Alright, let's get these collected. There we go. Cool. Both nice. Oh, man. That's beautiful, man. You are off to a great start. Like, yeah, it sucks not getting the arcs, but you're really not that bad off, because most of the value on the arcs, other than maybe Science Flag, comes from the crap that you can teach to people. So, like, normally, you want Light of the Science not only for the flag, but access to Glass Record, but you got Gen. You can make Glass Record spam, which is great. And you were here during DMC, which means you should have probably gotten the Maiden's Beloved limited arc that we got for free for participating in one of the events, like the Valentine's Day one. So you should have that, which is really good for Glass Record spam. So yeah, you should have some tools for some good stuff, and Chrome will help you to just increase all of your farming. So very exciting. Very. All right. Let's hop in and do some of this stuff. So, what do we have here? Amelia Bedelia. You know what? I think we can try. I can't crit her, which means I want to be using Gen to try to curse their physical damage dealers in the first second or two. So Dante and V are going to have to exclusively take out Amelia. If I can do that, we're good. Otherwise, big sad. But we'll try. We'll see what we can do. All right, so start things off. What are we going to focus? You know what? It's a little risky. I think I'm going to start with Shallow Words just to queue up a little bit of attack burst. I'm going to switch straight over to Dante, because Dante needs to get on Amelia's ass yesterday. All right, then over to V. I think Guillotine for the status ailment potential is probably a decent play. Yeah, it looks like Amelia's already taken a decent amount of damage from Stinger, which means Macabre will probably be able to finish her, even with her free Awaken Heal, probably. But the grind is real. Yeah, it is, for sure. As you get further, and you start building up resource chains, it gets much better. And the closer you get to endgame, and the more you build up the way that you acquire resources, certain things no longer become relevant to farming, which is great. So you can just focus on... Mike's got a little echo. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let me see here. Let me see if I can just bring it down a little bit, and we'll see how that treats us. Sorry about that. We're going to try this. Yeah, I think that I might have double audio going, so let's try this. I'm going to tune this down a little bit. You let me know how that works afterwards. I appreciate you calling that out. Anyway, where was I? I've already squirreled. I'll get back to it. Oh, the grind. Yes, yes, yes. Once you get to endgame, you get what I consider the luxury experience. You will get to a point where money no longer matters, so you won't have to grind that. You will have farmed the Imperial Commander 3, you know, infinitely, so you just never will have to worry about blue or green clusters anymore, and you can just ever care about purple and reds, and it makes it much, much better. And then it just... you have the problem of the only way to get gems is when Adis gives them to you through new events or login bonuses, or you are leveling people to 100, which is also a bit of a grind. And yeah, kind of need auto farming for. But, alright. What was the situation? Oh, yeah. Okay, so I think I'm going to try Guillotine on Rem, probably. I think that seems reasonable. Is anybody else non-resistant? Okay, so she might be able to get paralyzed. Amelia's weak. He's also weak. You know what, maybe I'll go for... yeah, I'll go on Rem. Maybe get Tsukasa with a hit as well. See if I can paralyze them. And then Amelia... I need to make sure she dies, so I'm going to Macabre. Oh yeah, she's gone. She's just gone. Perfect. Alright. Alright, so she's back. She's starting to heal, which is just fine. I'm going to overdrive just because Tsukasa's in front of me, so I can get some pass-through damage too. And she looks to be way squishier than she should be, so she should still die. And she did. She got the blizzard, but she's still dying, so I don't care. Having a little trouble with XP for your units. Yeah, my advice is don't sweat it. For real. XP isn't that big of a deal in general. Unlike a lot of other gachas, like, there's so many ways to level up your character, and levels don't give you much. Like, the best thing they give you is HP for survivability. But, like, from level 1 to level 100, the strength and the defense and things like that you get are pretty negligible. So I wouldn't worry about it. The ability board is the most important thing. If you have a fully maxed out ability board on a level 1 unit, it's going to perform better than a level 100 unit with, like, the first ring of their skills unlocked. For real. So... yeah, that's my advice. Just don't sweat it. Otherwise, depending on your campaign progression, like I said in my Ether farming video, if you happen to catch that, the just Imperial Commander 3, just farming that as much as you can. So use one of the new units that you got, probably either Senku or Gen. Senku's probably best with after 3,700 years. Actually, scratch that completely. Use Chrome. You said you have Chrome, so use Chrome, teach him 3,700 years later from the Asara arc that we got for free. And then just boost up his int as much as you can, so that he can one-shot that wave. And then just set your phone to auto when you're at work or sleeping or something, or put it on your computer on BlueStacks and let it farm there. Have your other 2 units be people that need XP as well. And then you'll be getting a bunch of drops. Those drops include blue and green clusters as well as XP potions. So you can use those XP potions on whoever you want. And you're also just going to be passively getting Zelon XP as well. So try your damnedest to get your campaign to the point where you can run that on hard. And then try your damnedest to get Chrome to the point of being able to one-shot that wave. So a decent amount of work on your part, but I would consider that a thorough milestone in your account progress. So if you can hit that, feel proud of yourself. It's going to make your life easier. So you might not be able to do that for a couple weeks even. I don't know. It depends where your account's at, but that's my advice. So best of luck, friend. Best of luck. All right, I'm going to sting to try to get over to Milim and then Macabre, because both of these are stacked on top of each other. Oh, and it just killed them outright, so that's pretty glorious. So we're going to overdrive. Seems like other units are doing pretty good. And Gen is ready to start casting magic, so they should just lock up the rest of the match, I think. So, yeah, we're just going to keep stacking Venomous Rainfalls. None of this matters. Everybody's just going to die at this point. Oh, ooh. Got a cheeky Blizzard off. Fair enough, Amelia. Fair enough. But a Shadow combo you're not going to live through. I don't think. I don't think you're going to live. The Stone World arc. Saw the video. Yeah, it's very good. Also, from the point that you started, I know you definitely don't have Emtheria, and I'm sure you've seen her. She basically helps your team to just never die ever again, but she also makes it so your team doesn't faint. Having access to that arc made me really happy, because then new players such as yourself have access to its Ether reward, which whoever you give it to can't faint anymore. It's great in arena, it's great in boss fights. There's no way to 100% prevent fainting unless it's Emtheria or that piece of gear, or it's built into their kit like DB Ray. So, impressively powerful. It's very, very good. All right, we're gonna take a little bit of a hit here, but it's fine. And now we're getting another Venomous Rainfall, which easily wins the rest of this match, making what could have been a 20-minute or a 20-second fight take much, much longer, because chatting is fun. But you know, we're having fun here. I should have stung. I should not have macabre. So we're going to do it now. And he's dead. Cool. Good stuff. Since it seems it's basically just the two of us, I believe. Do you have any preference on content? Because I could keep doing arena once I get my 2 wins. Otherwise, I could go do something else as well. Go do some boss runs, or if you had any questions on stuff or wanted to see anything on the account, or how I build particular characters, or really anything, feel free to shout it out. Otherwise, I'll probably just do some arena for a little while. I don't know how long I'll be online. My intent was mostly just to come on and test out how YouTube was going to function. So I'm glad you were able to help me get my audio cleared up a bit. Alright, this kind of looks like potential suicide, so I kind of love it. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll give it a try. Got DB Ray? Great. Never worked on him because of Nero, yeah. I mean, it comes down to this. Like, it doesn't really matter that much about meta as long as you have somebody in, like, A or S tier. Then you just go with whoever you like. Personally, I think that when you get really, really far in the game, you're going to get more use out of DB Ray, probably. But I just have a personal thing against Nero myself. He's really, really good. He's very friendly to new players, which is super good. Not really, just nice to talk to someone. Yeah. But there's so many people on at 1:30 in the morning or whatever. Whatever time it is for you. But yeah, Nero, I just think his kit feels really, really clunky. With the exception of, obviously, he has stupid multipliers. So that's what makes him really nice for new players such as yourself. Like, you don't have to put work into him for him to just be a badass. He just kind of works, which is fantastic. But with him working that easily, and not having to invest much, when you are an endgame player and it's easy to get to that point and easy to teach them all the things, you need to look at like their max potential capability. His is still good, but I don't think his kit caters to much very well. I think that he has Helter Skelter, his S3, which is one of the most broken skills in the game, but I think the rest of his kit feels kind of bad. It just feels clunky to me. His like air juggle, as well as his like grapple punch quick, doesn't have a huge hit count, and yeah, I'm just not a huge fan. Helter Skelter, it ruins the entire world. Like, it's so good, it completely destroys things. But yeah, that's my personal take on Nero. I like the other two much more, but I'm really glad they put him in the game, because for new players, it's very easy to have somebody that makes you feel like a badass, and you need that. Because it's really hard for people to level up characters when they're new. As you said, you're starved for resources. It's really hard farming and hunting for the things that you need. So that's just a solid example of it. So the fact that his core kit, even probably early on, gives you a lot of good tools to stay alive and get things done. Yeah, Nero's just fantastic. Like, early to mid game, and don't get me wrong, he's a very good end game character too. I do not take my my personal gripes against Nero as a reason to regret focusing on him. You are absolutely correct in focusing on him, but I'm just saying down the road at some point DB Ray will probably get more work done for you eventually, but that's probably frankly like months out from you. Like it takes there's a lot of content in the game, and getting through a bunch of the different levels of who you need to work on and things like that, it takes a fair amount of time and effort, so it's almost never wasted to level up somebody you enjoy. Well, I would actually say it's never wasted, ever, when you level somebody that you enjoy. Yeah, that's probably more fair, to be honest. Alright, guillotine on them, see if I can curse somebody. And voice impersonation, I believe that's going to reduce their attack, which is great. And do a fair amount of damage. And we'll try to curse you. And then, once Dante gets healed, he's going to get back into the fight and try sending some overdrives, hopefully getting past through on Shin to get some kills on him too. Alright, there's one kill. Started using Kaku with Nero and Jen, which is fun. Yeah. Kahaku is such a fun character. She is an absolute blast to play with, just zipping around the battlefield. She's also extra good when you can put on... you want Pose for Glory as fast as you can put on her, so that as she's zipping and getting kills, she's instantly getting another charge back, so she just goes... Wave done. Next wave. Hope you like those sound effects. Top tier. I practiced them in the mirror before I came on stream, so you're welcome. Oh man, Dante, you're too good, man. You're too good. But yeah, her kit feels super duper sweet. She's great. She's great for bossing. She's great for mobbing. She's just great. And Gen is easily one of my favorite characters in the game. I think he may have replaced my Maiden Theria as my favorite unit in the game, to be honest. Yeah, I can pretty confidently say that he is my favorite at this point. He's just super duper interesting. He plays a pretty unique role overall. Alright, there you need to die. There we go. Macabre never fails me. Dante, I think, is the most slept on unit of the three. He's not as he's not nearly as good as Nero at base. You have to put a lot more work into him, but I think that his ceiling is higher than Nero's overall if you play him correctly. But that could be a little bit wrong. At the very least in Arena, I like Dante much more. I think Dante is easily my favorite character when it comes to Arena. Oh no! End game problems. So you'll find there's this annoying thing. One day, you're not allowed to collect your Arena awards if you're capped out on any of your souls, because you can't collect any more souls from that. So I have to go spend 16,000 red souls in order to even collect my daily bonus, which is really freaking annoying. Okay. Or if I get my blue orbs up to 2 million, I can upgrade my capacity on my red. So wonder if those are there. Hashtag endgame problems. Alright, let's see here. This is not going to be enough, is it? No. That's not even close to enough. Well, that's kind of sad. So I'm going to have to make sure to collect that before reset tomorrow. So I'm sure when I wake up in the morning, I'm going to have enough blue orbs to get through that. I'll just break my cap on red up to that next level. We should be good to go, you know? Should be fine. Never got Dante, really wanted him to. Yeah. Funny thing, he was my least wanted when I first saw the things, because everybody was hyped up about Nero. I was like, Nero looks badass. V's the only one that I wanted. I thought V looked super duper interesting. He's the first sniper we've had in a long time, and he's ranged Logia, which is just the rarest of rare archetypes. I don't know the next time we're going to see somebody like him. So wanted him more than anything, and the game gave me Dante as my freebie. I was like, ugh, of course, the one I wanted least. Dante. And then every time I rolled, instead of getting garbage dupes like I normally do, I just kept getting Dante's. So I've got him at like 92 SC. So I pulled 4 of them. But then I got super duper lucky, and from one of the random daily login tickets, I got Nero. And then I grinded it until about 2 hours before the game reset to get a tiny amount of more gems by leveling someone to 100, and then pulled one final 10 pull, hoping that I could get either V or the Van arc, because I really wanted the Van arc, and I got V. And then I proceeded to grind my ass off until like 2 a.m. so that before reset happened, I could get his 2 prisms. So, yeah. Worth it, though. Very worth it. Or his 3 prisms. I had 3 prisms to get for him. But, yeah, anyway. Fun stories are fun. Alright, so Lilibet's being cool. Nero's being cool. Theory is down there. So I think I'm going to guillotine on her. I'm going to sting down to her, because she has to die before everybody else. Seems she's using reject. Oh no, she's just dead. She's just dead. Okay. That works too. That works too. So Lilibet is weak to me because I'm fire. So we're just going to nuke her. She should just die. Now Theory is weak. Theory clearly doesn't have much defense, so I might be able to just throw some overdrives. Ooh, she's taking hits a little better than I thought. Maybe I can hit her with a guillotine. And then Venomous Rainfall. Once I start chaining Venomous, I should be good, because I don't think they have a mage to, like, combat it, you know? Alright. Macabre should easily take out Ray. Oh no, Ray's just gone. Never mind. Leif is easy. I don't know if it's because there's just new players that are getting to higher tiers or what, but I've been feeling like it's been much easier lately for some reason in high tier PvP. Things have just been melting a lot and not posing much of a threat. I think it's because people are experimenting with some of these cool new characters and they don't quite know how to build them yet. Oh hey, we got somebody else. What's up, Dave? Just started a few days ago. Oh, awesome. You got Chrome? Yeah, if you just started, Chrome is the best starter unit in the game. Like, a fresh account wants nobody more than Chrome. Towards endgame, and for, like, veteran players, he's just kind of blah. But for a new player, he's a godsend. You will be very, very happy that you have him. Make sure, before this event is gone, that you get at least one out of the event shop of the times 10 arc pulls that give you the Stone World arcs that you can teach him 3,700 years after. The fact that he gives you Mini Beast Hunter, which is an arc ability, that arc says, hey, everybody on the map, drop something, an item for you, and it's outside of the normal loot pool, which is great. As a new player, it means you get 35% more drops. Well, 35% chance to get drops, which is actually higher than the base default for just killing things. So you probably get double or triple drops just by having him in your party, which means once you get to the point of auto farming, you're going to be looking really good, and you just need to make sure to try to max out as quickly as you can his farming skill, and it's just going to make it easier for you to grow units. So Chrome is absolutely fantastic. Not only that, he can be a physical DPS, or he can be a mage. He's competent at both. He's not the best necessarily at either, but the fact that he is a farming unit built into a mage, built into a physical DPS, means that you kind of get everything you need for success, and it doesn't matter what else your team is. So you just focus on building him, and he'll carry you through the campaign as long as he has something to keep him alive, some form of it, whether that's a dedicated healer supporting you or having crit damage and Proud Force on him so that he can heal himself by doing crit damage. Either way, Chrome is the best unit you can start with as a brand new player, period. V is great. My old team was Nero, Diva, and V. You got the Van Arc. Oh, man, I'm jealous. I wanted the Van Arc so bad. That does some silly things, and it's so good. Diva. Oh, Diva Tink. Diva Tink is glorious, man. I think you probably don't need her anymore. You said that you got all of the stone units. So Tink was extremely good. I think now, though, like Senku just straight up upgrades her. You could also run Gen in place of her. I would say you could probably run Gen and Senku, but yeah, you have the better versions of Tink now. I think Senku directly upgrades her in almost every way. There might be some niche cases where she does some other stuff, but overall, Senku is a direct upgrade, in my opinion. But if you don't have her, Tink is outrageously good. Let's see here. So, don't know how to use the Arc Van well. Any advice? Yeah, so here's the thing. With any build, Kite, in this game, what you want to do is, there's not a one-size-fits-all build for everything. And you'll see that once you get through campaign and you start having different sorts of challenges and different sorts of content, if you're in, say, a boss fight or a boss fight that you can kill relatively quick, and if you don't kill it in a very short window, you just get insta-killed. So you need to build things that will charge your abilities or give you some really, really high burst damage. So things that give you like the fast skills that say for the first 40 seconds you get these cool buffs. Those are great if you need to burst something down really quickly. But things like Pirate Feast that says at the end of a wave gain all of your SET back, you're not going to have multiple waves, so that's a useless skill. But if you're doing something with multiple waves, it's a very, very good skill. If you have a boss fight that's long and drawn out, like might take you 5-6 minutes to beat, fast skills suck. They're just going to be gone. They're going to give you minimal benefit. So you need to start putting on other things that are going to help you. Well, the place that that arc helps you is the fact that it has phone booth. I don't remember what else is on it, but all I cared about is phone booth. That basically says as soon as you start the boss wave, which is any wave that has the boss health bar on it, you get 30 seconds to all your skills, which basically just says, hey, top up this unit so that they can just start going crazy on them. So if you just throw that on a unit that's really good at killing bosses, and it's just going to recharge all your skills when you really need them, which is the start of a boss wave. So there's multiple different things that give you energy back, at least when the waves start. So there's skill charges, which you can get skill charge 1, 2, or 3, and they're 3 points each, and they give them to each of your corresponding skills. So skill 1, skill 2, or skill 3. You could use all of them, and then I believe that gives you like 5 or 10 seconds off of the cooldown of that skill when a wave starts. Basically, phone booth is the better version of that, because for 1 more point, so instead of 9 points for all 3 of them, you can run 10 points for the one, and it gives you much, much greater cooldown for all of your skills. So that's where you use it. It is slightly niche, but a lot of times the things that are hardest in this game are complex boss battles. So if you find things that are niche that work for hardest content in the game, it's very good. So phone booth, very, very good. And I don't remember if that comes with Purple Orb or if Purple Orb was on the other one, but you'd run Purple Orb with it, because then you can get extra stocks as well. Alright. That was a fun little tangent. Dave, thanks. I kept crafting to get the event pulls and Stone World Arc at 70% right now. Cool. Yeah, and if I wouldn't fret as well if you can't get it all the way to 100 during the event. You can always farm ether at some point, but if you have the luxury of continuing to farm and just get it to 100 right away, you won't regret it. It's a very, very good piece of equipment. I was telling Kite earlier, the fact that they brought that back into the game for new players is fantastic. Once you get through campaign and you're ready to go in and try out some arena, you want to put that Stone Bird reward on whoever your strongest character is, so that they can't faint in combat, which is super brutal. So there's some points, especially in earlier arena, where people don't know exactly what they're doing yet, and if you have certain things and the opponent doesn't know about them yet, you will just wipe the floor with them. And that's one where you could be wailing on each other and maybe somebody's not quite dying, but then eventually somebody's going to faint, and then other units are going to faint. And it could be everybody on the battlefield faints until somebody comes up. But if one person is immune to fainting, they will just go through and one by one annihilate everybody because nobody's fighting back because everybody's fainted. So, yeah, Stone Bird. Very, very good. I see a lot of video with CS 80. I can only get to 50. How do you get to 80? Yeah, so you get to 80 by unlocking more nodes in your skill tree. That's what rainbow crystals are for. If you look to the outer rings and different sections of your skill tree along the outer edge, there's like max SC plus 5, and there's always one on the very outside ring for your awakening. So once you get awakening 4, not awakening, I'm sorry, the enhance. Once you get enhance 4, way on the outside you have like 3 really strong abilities, and one of them is always a plus 15 to SC. So you have to max out your skill tree in order to be able to get to 80. So, and the only way to max out your skill tree is to get your enhance level all the way up to 40. Up to 4, not 40. So, yeah, that's the main thing there. Which, in general, all goes hand in hand, because maxing your skill tree is, like I said in one of my videos, the most important thing to a character's power. This is what we call a nightmare that we don't want to fight, I think. But you know what? I don't care about losing. So maybe I'll just test my nerve and see how it goes. So this is a bad fight because I'm not set up well to deal with status ailments. And they have something that's going to instantly curse my Dante, which is this over here. And then Lukiel, who's going to very quickly start spamming lightning magic, which is going to paralyze me. So yeah, let's go die. This is not going to go well. Oh, thanks. Yeah, you're very welcome, dude. Absolutely. All right, so the key here is to just murder things really fast. Luckily, they were dumb enough that they put their 2 mages next to each other. So pro tip, don't do that. They're using the right formation, but they need to have their casters split up so that I have to choose who I'm going after. But since they put Lukiel and Tink right next to each other, I can just dump units onto them and potentially hit both of them with attacks. So Voice Impersonation will definitely hit both. And then I'm going to have V just use Blockade because it does a lot of damage. Dante is going to sting onto Lukiel into a Macabre and hopefully just get them taken care of. So Lukiel's gone. Glorious. So I should be able to Macabre her. Awesome. Okay, so you'll notice that I killed them. Up in the top, they did not lose any points. They didn't lose any points because technically I didn't fully kill them. They're running decoy or something equivalent. That means that you get 1 free revive, but you revive at almost no health. So as soon as they come up, I'm going to have an overdrive ready to snipe across the map to go kill them. So for now, they've got 2 units stacked up, so I'm going to sting over here. So stinging over. I'm going to check the battlefield. Okay, they're still not revived. So we're going to overdrive onto him, and we'll try to get a kill on him there. Wow. All right, fair enough. All right, so they managed to get the kill there, which means I am probably doomed. Most likely. Hopefully I can kill Knock Tink. I did. So that's positive. So what can we do? Alright, so I think that I need to kill Ray. He needs to get off the board. And then Voice Impersonation on him. So my goal is I wanted to knock her back, and while that animation is happening, I want to get a Venomous Rainfall locked in. If I can, I stand a chance. If not, probably lose. Because hopefully Venomous Rainfall CCs them enough that I can get a res on my units. That's the goal. Okay, so I think I got the Venomous. Now I need to get some damage on her. And then Dante's back up, which means I can now overdrive across the map. Dead. Beautiful. He is getting lightning on me, though, which is bad. Okay, good. So the lightning ended. I managed to get Dante out without getting stunned, which is fantastic. Okay, knock Tink back up, which means sting on her. And she's dead. Cool. They don't have fast defenses anymore, which means they're going down really quick. I'm going to overdrive on Lukiel from across the map here. Boom, boom, dead, dead. Cool. And then Macabre on him because it does a boatload of damage, and he's tanky AF. Okay. I didn't think I was going to get that, but we good. We good. Is it me or does Jen almost never get hit? Oh, you're right. If you don't know why that is, it's because of his Silver Tongue passive. It's stupid good. Basically, the thing that says all your allies get damage boosts, it also gives them monster attraction. So the AI uses monster attraction to determine priority on attacking. So you can give... so it elevates the attractiveness and likelihood of AI hitting all your friends, and then you can give him Reject, which is a 4-point skill. And Reject reduces your monster level. So you can have a 2-point differential between Gen and everybody else. And then if you also choose to spend 4 points on everybody else, you can use Allure on other units, such as your more tanky units if you happen to be running one, or just somebody who's good at surviving overall. And then you can bump everybody else up to 3, or specific units up to 3, while he's at a -1. So I don't know what monster attractiveness is by default. I'm guessing maybe a 1. But either way, you can add and remove from it by 1, and it changes attack priority. So because he applies a +1 to all your allies, he barely ever gets hit, which is great. You don't have to spend as many points in Arena on survivability, and it allows him to stay in the back line too, because people aren't getting super close. So you can run a skill like Maglion and get usually pretty consistent benefit out of it. So yeah, Gen is a stupid character. He's so stupid powerful. Stupid. This is interesting. Okay, so this one I want to take. They have 3 tanky units. All of them can do significant damage. They chose to run Claire as their mage. Claire is one of those units that will always surprise people. Do you have any advice on which banners you should pull for new units? I'm free to play, so I want to get the most out of my crystals. Yeah, next month we're going to have a 2-year anniversary. I literally don't know what's on it and what they're going to offer, but it's going to be good, almost certainly. Their 1.5-year anniversary that happened in like December gave probably the best deals that they've ever had. I mean, it was the best for people willing to drop some money, which I did not. But for new players, it was a complete dream come true. And then additionally, they gave us some really good banners where you could spend, it was like half off. So it was like 10 spins with a guaranteed unit, and it only costed like 1,500 a piece. So I don't know if they're doing something like that coming up, but almost certainly it's going to be something of really good value for free-to-play and the pay-to-win players. So I would wait. That should be relatively soon. Like I said, I think it's next month we're getting it. So just watch for that. They're going to make a big deal out of it, I'm sure. They're probably going to have custom art like they have for the Dr. Stone thing too. So the 2-year anniversary event is going to be huge, I'm sure. All right. You know what? Sure. We'll start attacking there. We'll try for just some general damage here. And then I'm going to Macabre on Claire. I'm hoping the fact that she's weak to fire means that Dante can kill, but she's real tanky. Never mind. She's just going to instantly explode because Dante's stupid. All right. I'm digging it. Let's see. Can I overdrive on her? No, she's healing too much. She's healing way too much. So, all right. We're going to sting. Okay. Beautiful. Ray, get a Macabre. Oh, and then Rem walked right into it. That's unfortunate for you, dude. And I've got my Venomous Rainfalls going, so this should basically be no contest. She wasted some magic because she's in super mode. Dante's frozen, which means I want to switch over and do Cure All, which will also cure my poison, because that's cool. Voice impersonation on her. Oh my god, he does such dumb damage. Like, he's a support, but his damage is so stupid good, man. It's so good. Okay, so they managed to get a Blizzard off. I should still get the kill here, I think. Yeah, my S1 should hit, and then my S1 from Dante can go across the map, in theory. And this should be their last life. Yep, God heals. I kind of hope they get rid of God heal at some point in Arena. Like, just don't make it work the way that it does. There we go. Lilibet's gone. Beautiful. We doing it. Rem. Really want her. I hear that collab and the mana were the best ones. The mana one was good in its day. Literally none of the characters are good anymore. But it goes back to what I said before about arcs being more important. I wasn't around for the mana event because it was from like basically the launch of the game, and I started like 3 months in. So I've been at it for a little over a year now. But I randomly will see certain builds and I'm like, ooh, this skill would be great. How do I get it? It was on the mana arcs. They had a Final Fantasy arc, and they might have had 2 SSRs, but either way, they had some really, really good arcs, and I'm really sad that I don't have access to them because I don't see any reason that they would bring back the Secrets of Mana Banner. The Rem one, I think there's a potential for them to bring it back, so maybe. I have Rem. She's fantastic. Probably does the most damage out of anybody on my team overall. And she's neutral damage, which is really, really good. But yeah, she's very good. So if she comes back around, I definitely recommend trying to get her. But, I mean, you'll be just fine without her, regardless. I mean, seems like so many people were able to get great units between DMC and Dr. Stone, so I'm just excited people get such good starting points, and there's so many people coming in at this particular moment, because I feel like the game's in the best state that it's ever been. There's a lot of good stuff for new players to be able to leverage and take advantage of. Sure, we'll play this. This is kind of fun just doing like the first fight that I see. Normally I cycle through to try to take smart fights, but now I'm just kind of doing whatever, really. Okay, so he's gone. So okay, what I'm going to try is to see if I can get a Macabre on Theria, which Dante's going to have to run his slow ass over there. And then, when Lagravos comes up from his revive, I should have an overdrive ready. At least that's the goal. Everybody's just kind of dying, though. Never mind, Lagravos isn't running a revive skill. Because this guy doesn't know what he's doing. Okay. Well, then I'm sorry for clapping your cheeks. I was apparently swinging down in this fight, so my apologies. Alright, hold on. I gotta let my cat out. Rhea?
Yeah, I just let her out.
Oh, okay, thank you. Alright, sure. Let's go over to Theria. Looks like they're starting to get some skills off, so I might end up running into some problems, but... Oh, Macabre. Okay. Yeah, no, we'll be fine. We'll be just fine. We have a Theria of our own. Boom pow. Easy peasy. Looks like we got 4 in here now. Sweet. How's it going? Everybody having fun. Killing people in arena and stuff. You know, something we could do to switch things up a little bit. I technically have another time that I can kill the Reaper, so maybe I'll go see if my see how easily I can do that. See if my game ends up freezing or not. I'm guessing you guys being new probably don't know what the Reaper is, so I will show you. He's kind of a fun / annoying boss. And I've beaten him once already, but there's a refight that happens. Beat him in 7 minutes. Look at all those gems. Almost 1,000. That'll be great for me saving up for the anniversary event. So, who do I want to go with me? Is there a Bayland? I think a Bayland seems pretty legit. Let's do a Bayland. Then, let's see. Alright, let's get together a serious team here. So, I want Gen for sure. Gen is my boy. He is spec'd out, I believe. Let's make sure his equips are on. Yes. Okay. And you know what? Let's go with Rem and Dante just because it's fun. It's fun. So let's do that. Oh, what to run on her? Let's just make it easy. We'll go with from 0. Oh, no. I know. Yeah, I want Eldrava. Yeah. Alright, and you know what? He can get from 0. I think that's fine. Actually, maybe Swordsman Tail. What exactly does this do? Physical damage boosts proportional to enemy size. That sounds great. Movement speed increased. Also pretty pog. Each wave, damage from first skill used up 50%. That's useless, so that doesn't matter. But the overall damage probably pretty good. Probably. Or I could just run from 0, which is also good. That's the Rem arc. Just generally gives you more stuff. I look like DSP Gaming? Okay, cool. I don't think I've actually been over there and seen his stuff. What is a good arc to run with Gen? Depends on your strategy. Are you using him as pure support or like a hybrid? Do you want to use him to spam Glass Record? Do you want him as a DPS? It just kind of depends. My particular build right now, I'm running Maiden's Beloved for extra cast speed. My preferred build on him is a DPS build that allows him to spam Glass Record. I just find it to be the most reliable, which we'll hopefully see showcased here. Let me just make sure these builds are set up. Oh, Dante's definitely not at all, because I was dicking around with him before for that video, and I haven't used him since. So let's go ahead and get that cleaned up quite a bit. We're gonna do, Trickster and Swordmaster seems good. If anybody didn't know, you can sort your skills here. Skill cost. Okay, so we want all the default stuff on, obviously. Alright, back to default. Cool. So we've got some attack ups. I'm not going to run Proud Force because I have Theria. And I don't like running a crit build on him. It's too expensive. Far too expensive. I think he has Undead Slayer, so that shouldn't matter. Fast Critical is pointless. Fast Brave, Fast Aura, I don't need any of that. Auto Critical probably worth, though. It's a long fight, so auto skills are pretty nice. Patience I'm not too worried about. Yeah, I don't need that. That's from my Mimi build. I don't need my memes. Don't need that anymore. Cool. Spirit Breath's going to be pretty nice. That'll be great. Goddess Kiss, I do want. I definitely want that, for sure. Terramouth, Meglion, okay. All this seems fine, nothing too special. Sword boost, sword high boost. Hammer high boost? Yeah, that rounds it out pretty well, I think. Do I need anything else here? Probably want to find room for Sharp Eyes. I probably want Sharp Eyes. But you know what? It probably doesn't matter. I do really like it, though. I really like Sharp Eyes. Let's see what we can get rid of. I don't necessarily need Holy Aura. Oh, I still have high-level magic chant, because I'm a dummy. Perfect. Cool. Alright, let's get him spec'd out. Blah. Sort by strength. Blah. I think I want a hammer. Pretty sure I want a hammer. Yeah, we're just gonna beef up his stats. He's gonna be a brutal boy. Alright, so what else do we got here? Alright, nothing else in chat. Cool. Alright, we're gonna put this on for some movement speed and such. And let's see, what else do we want? Golden Rose is pretty good, just generally. It's just, I mean, it's fine. It's not, it doesn't really matter, though, does it? It doesn't really matter. Yeah, we'll go Dr. Faust, why not? That seems fine. He's just gonna be destroying some shit anyway. Yeah, 3.1k, that's fine. That seems fine enough. Alright, how is Rem set up? Alright, we got some attacks. We got some stuff. We got some Proud Force. Okay? Cool. Got Brute Slayer, Sword Equip. That sounds fine. Okay. Auto Brave. Legit. Auto, nothing else. Okay. Fine. Post for Glory. Probably doesn't matter much. Right here. Goddess Kiss actually isn't going to matter on her this time. She's not going to be chewing through mana as quick as Dante. And Gen's ult should be able to keep her up, I think. But we'll figure it out. Meglion I do like on her. Helps her damage out quite a bit because she's pretty far away from stuff. Sword high boost. Hammer high boost. Seems good. Decoy, determination, blah. Giant Killing's probably not bad, I guess. It's only 20% though. Could do that, or do Dragon Tempest, more strength. Why not? We'll do Giant Killing, I guess. We'll just make her extra beefy. Put on some extra HP plus. And what does she feel like having here? So we're going to do a big old sludge on her. And we're going to do a sword. I think Scarlet Sword, because she hits Cat pretty easy. Seems pretty good. I don't need Stonebird, though. Stonebird definitely seems pretty unnecessary. Is this fun? Is this fun for y'all? Just watching me go through builds and talk to myself. Let's see. Lots of crap I don't really care about. Most of this just doesn't matter. I don't think any of this is really going to affect much, to be honest. So yeah, we'll just run. Why not the Golden Rose? Sure, why not? We'll just go with that. Oh shit, about 2,500. Sure, that seems fine. This is fine. Oh, I just realized though, I probably want to be running. Oh, you know what? The goal of this, I want to see if I can run this without Emtheria. Like, I crutch on her pretty hard. I want to see if Gen just kind of does enough. Are autos better than quick skills? It depends what you're running. In most situations, the fast skills like fast brave, fast critical are always better because they only cost 2. They're much cheaper. But if you're in a long drawn out fight like this is going to last much more than 40 seconds. So I'm instead going to have less overall skills. But in some cases I'll spend 9 points on an auto skill, such as auto critical. So then I have the 15% crit rate for the entire fight instead of 2 points for only the first 40 seconds. So good luck on the run. Thanks, man. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna start out just by. Hold on, I just screwed up. I already screwed up. All right, gotta adjust build slightly, just slightly. One major thing I screwed up. You do not take an elemental person like Dante into this fight. Well, into any fight, really. Oh man, now I used my Balin. Alright, somebody else have Balin? I do really like me having a Balin. Oh, and he's got a better arc on it too. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, big no-no on my part. I need to get rid of my hammer and my other stuff. Because you need Trishula. You need to be running Trishula if you're going to be running an elemental person like Dante. Period. Otherwise, your damage is going to be cut down by a whole hell of a lot. But that means that I can free up some of my build a bit and get rid of Hammer High Boost and get rid of... He doesn't need Hammer Equip, so I just have 9 points to throw somewhere, which is pretty cool. Let's go with... Let's see, Reincarnation, blah, blah, blah. From zero is not bad to make sure I can take a hit and not die. I could just do this. Get some more strength, I guess. Seems okay. Do I have Undead Slayer? I do. Does he already have it? Devil Hunter. Oh, that's already against Undead? Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I guess I could Proud Force to make sure he's staying alive a little bit more. Probably not that big of a deal either way. Sure, let's do that. We're just going to add some more strength. We're going to get rid of this. It doesn't hurt to just add a little extra strength. I mean, why not? Should be fine. We should be fine. Which means I can take that other hammer and I can throw that on Rem, probably. Which... Wait, how's her stats? Let's see. Defense and Mind are actually pretty good. Mind and Int aren't that great. Yeah, I'm just going to throw on some raw stats, I think. Blah. Cool. Alright. So, she's beefier now. We're set up with the right things. Should be better, hopefully. It's nice for new players to see how endgame feels. So we know how to prioritize. Yeah. Cool. Here you can cheese this run. Is that true? If you can, I'm not aware. You can lose it infinitely, which is pretty lame. Normally when you get to about 30%, the boss will just peace out and not come back, and then you have to redo it a million times, which is why this is incompleted on mine, because I've gotten to that point probably 10 times, and then it's failed. So feels very, very bad when that happens. Alright, so we're going to throw all the debuffs on this guy. So that's pretty sweet. And then we're going to start spamming a couple of glass records. And let's see. I think we're going to go straight... Oh, okay. I never took off after my spell. So that's another 7 points I'm missing in my build, which is fine. We'll be fine, but it's just kind of annoying. All right, we're going to use some skills while we have them here. I'm basically just going to stay on Gen because Rem and Dante are going to continue using skills. Okay? If there's a way to cheese this, I'm not aware of it, as if I didn't make that clear. All right, we're going to do another glass record. So this feels a little cheesy, as it is, just because glass record is stupid good. All right, and we're going to hit him for some damage. Yeah, he's definitely taking some good solid hits, but this is the easy part of the fight. Easy. All right, we're going to start throwing in some auto attacks now to get some MP back. If I can get Goddess Kiss to proc, I should get a big chunk of MP for Gen here at some point. There, we got a fair amount. All right, so I'm not going to use my ult yet because it doesn't really matter. Basically, what his ult does is it takes their lowest element resist, which I don't even know what his is, and reduces it. But 3 of my 4 units are neutral damage, and Dante is at least considered neutral for purposes of if it's above in resistance. So the only other effect is things gaining MP, and he's doing fine on MP. So instead I'm running Reinforce, which says increase my int by like 30% if he's holding his ult. So I'm going to hold my ult, and hopefully just keep doing some damage. So Gen should be doing even more damage than he was before, which just means I'm going to be critting for damage cap. That's how we do. If this fight results in the boss running away, I'm simply not going to do it again because it's too frustrating. Alright, I'm going to prep another glass record because this guy's about to break. Yep, there it is. He's about got his ult. She's doing stuff. They're all doing stuff. Yeah, let's see if I can get all their ults off while this guy's in break. That would be super cool. Get a bunch of the damage. Okay, Dante, Judgment. And it looks like boss is probably starting to run away now. Okay, so there should be little guys coming in at some point. I got one of my challenges for 150 hits. So he's not taking damage now, which is fine, I believe. Alright, glass record. So he's got little guys coming in, which means I have to fight them now. When they're clustered up, Gen can hit them pretty well. So, I apologize for the lag. My device isn't always the cleanest when it comes to this stuff. When you get this many numbers on screen, things can get tough. Let me catch up on chat here real quick. Via auto attack. Build can cheese it. Oh, just keeping him perma-stunned? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, V kind of does all the things. He's so good. Everything here can be stunned. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's definitely good to know. So, cool. Very good to know. But while I could do that, also... Oh yeah, I'm definitely starting to feel the lack of having my M-Theria now. Dante's already gone, which... or not Dante, but Balin. So that's kind of rough. We'll see if we can finish this fight without him. We don't have his charisma helping the damage cap or anything, so... But it's alright. We're still doing some damage here. We're going to try getting some more debuffs on this guy. It's very, very hard. There we go. Okay. Extremely bad is just ailments, right? Yeah, I don't really care about the ailments, so... back to more glass records, I think. Oh man, the big burst that Rem does is just silly. Alright. I think I'm just... You know, I'm going to pop ult for the damage. I should get another one before the end of the fight, so I may as well get the damage in while it's here. I'll do some more auto, see if I can get... Yeah, there we go. 145 magic off that auto. That was pretty solid. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do another glass record. And we'll hit him with some more autos. I mean, the fact that he didn't go away means I should be able to complete this fight, which is pretty solid. I was half expecting it to crap out on me, as it often has. Okay, so I'm doing my break damage. Okay, yeah, because the things are coming in. So I'm going to Judgment on everybody. See how effective that is. Not immensely. I'm guessing they resist it quite a bit. I believe, if I remember correctly, magic's the way to deal with them. But I didn't bring a mage, and I ain't no bitch. We're just going to get it done, you know? Oh, never mind. There's a resistant to elements a lot. Apparently neutral damage is pretty freaking good. So go again. Holy shit, that's probably the quickest I've ever killed them. Maybe this isn't the hard wave. Maybe I feel like there's one more wave of that. So, I think I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah, this looks scarier. Alright, Rem is just going to spam some abilities and make short work of them. Rem, going to use some autos to try to get some magic back here. Alright, I think now is a good time for me to use my ult. So they can get some MP back. Should be able to break, and then hopefully I'll just be able to nuke him down here. Is kind of the goal, I think. So let's kill these last couple of guys. The knockback on his S3 is super duper nice. Okay, so I lost some people now because lack of Emtheria couldn't keep them alive. So I do definitely like having her. I may not be able to finish this without the others because I don't have a way to revive. So it just kind of is what it is, unfortunately. But more shallow words. We'll see if we can clutch it up though with just Balin again. I highly doubt it, but I guess we'll see, hey. Alright, we're going to try getting some more glass records, get everybody topped up by the time break comes in. Yep. Going to do one more. We're going to use his ult. Alright, and then we're going to get onto him over here. Start spamming some abilities from Gen. If anybody tells you that Gen is not a DPS, they are lying to you. I thought perhaps he wasn't really meant to do much damage. I was very wrong. He's very good at dealing damage. Very, very good, in fact. Let's get some more drains on him quick. Seems like these other things are just going to keep spawning, so let's do that. Voice impersonation again. Yeah, alright. I might have to clean up some of these guys because they might become a problem now. Oh, crap. Well, we'll see if Glass Record can save Balin. Probably not. No, he's just gone. Which means it's just Gen. So odds are I'm just going to die. Because the only reason I'm even alive at this point is because I've been giving Silver Tongue to other people, probably. So, probably pretty screwed. And he's starting to not take as much damage. Alright, he's getting to be a big boy up in here. Yeah, probably just dead here. Clearly should have brought in everybody, but I just wanted to test and see if I could do it with Gen. Just Gen. I don't even have a God heal. I should have had some God heals. Yeah. The heals just take too long, so I'm definitely just dead. There's no way I can live this without a God heal. Yeah, there's just too much crap, but that's fine. Basically got there, but if I just threw God heal on, I probably could have gotten through because I could have saved everybody before. And I could have also been running like decoys and things. I'm not even running revives on other people, so it was a valid experiment though. So that was cool. The fight looks really hard. Hopefully I can do it one day. You can definitely do it one day, man. 100%. Gen looking like a beast. That's because he is. He is super freaking good, dude. yeah, I'm he may be the topic of my next vid, so I'm hoping that is something I can get done this weekend. So hopefully by Monday maybe. Yeah, I think it's probably going to be Gen, but I still have to record it. So, all right. Well, I appreciate you guys coming to hang out. I think I'm probably going to be hopping off for now. It is getting awfully late, and I have some other things that I need to do. So, thanks y'all for coming by, and till next time. You good to try V? I can. I don't feel like setting up a brand new build right now, though. Like, I could easily set up a Stunlock build, but I could do it the next time I'm on, potentially. But I'm just going to call it for now. I'm not really too worried about it. I've beaten the fight many times before. Well, many times is loose, because obviously I still have a challenge to do. But I've beaten him in the Mega Boss form as well as the Core form, so I just need to do it this third time, and that's the first time I got that far on it. So, and I was using a meme team for it. But... so I'm not going to do another run right now. I'm going to be hopping off. But, yeah, if you happen to be on my next stream and I'm on here, feel free to call it out, and I can definitely go on and try some different builds against bosses and stuff like that, because that can be fun. So if you guys find it entertaining, I'd be happy to do that type of thing. So, yeah, thanks to you too. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate it. Love the stream. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. It's basically only like my second or third stream, more or less, so pretty new to it, but hopefully it'll get better every time. That's the goal. So, yeah. Good night. Looking forward to the new vid. Thanks, man. Me too. It is exciting, so thank you.